Hey, how you doing? It's me, Steven Michael Quezada. I'm the County Commissioner here in District 2. And today, we want to celebrate our outstanding citizens, people in District 2 who go out of their way to make our community a greater place to live. We want to celebrate these great and noble deeds that people, everyday people, do within their crazy, hectic days, right? They still volunteer and they still care about their community. Usually, we do this at our big celebration called the South Valley Pride Day, which is a great event. We have music and dancing and singing, and we celebrate, and we have food, and we have artists who sell their wares, and we have a car show. We do so much cool things, but unfortunately, in these times, well, we couldn't do it this year, as you know. But that didn't mean we still didn't want to celebrate our outstanding citizens. So I want you to join me today, hang out, and we want you to meet all these incredible human beings that live here in District 2 and make this place a great place for me and for you. Let's check it out. Our first citizen, outstanding citizen, is Carlos Salazar, and I want to read a little something about Carlos. Carlos retired at the age of 65 after a very long career with the Army Corps of Engineers. He recently turned 80 years old and likes to go for long walks, but not just for his health, right? A few years ago, Carlos began to notice the trash along the street during his walks and decided to do something about it. Carlos is now witnessed by many drivers, including me, your county commissioner, and pedestrians along his route, walking up and down 98th Street, all while collecting plastic sacks full of trash and debris. His community now wants to thank him for his selfless time and hard work. Carlos' selfless contribution of cleaning trash and debris from his community is a long overdue recognition. You've been doing this a long time, have you not?
Yes, I've been retired 24 years, and I started walking at that time. So I've been doing it 24 years.
And it makes a big difference in our community. We know that because I live up there on 98th, and I see you in the morning, and I and the rest of the community really wanted to thank you. And sometimes just a thank you for us isn't enough. So on behalf of Bernalillo County and the staff at Bernalillo County, we want to present you with this Outstanding Citizen Award. See how beautiful that is, huh?
Wow.
Isn't that great? It is. And so that's for you. And then we also have some gifts for you from the community. A beautiful pot with our South Valley Pride Day logo on it. A South Valley Pride Day t-shirt that now you can wear when you're out there walking. And something for your home. It's a poster of all the outstanding citizens for 2020. And if you would like to say a few words, Carlos, you're sure welcome to do that at this time.
Okay. Let me pull this down a little bit.
Sure, go ahead.
I retired 24 years ago, and I started walking then. I needed the exercise. Anyway, I noticed, I just started picking up cans and bottles along 98th. God, people just come by there and throw trash along the curb. So I've been doing that for 24 years. And then, here about 2 months ago, I think the lady back there, yeah. She drives up and pulls me over. I mean, I was walking down 98th, and she stops and gets down and tells me that if she could take my picture. And anyway, I said, well, why? And she said, because I've been seeing you pick up trash for a long time, and I wanted to recognize you. So I said, well, thank you very much. Anyway, I'm deeply humbled for this honor. I never in my life realized that I could get something like this for doing the right thing. Anyway, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, Carlos, doing the right thing is what we want all our community to strive to do. And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort. If everybody did what you did, we would live in the cleanest city ever, right? If everybody would just take a little time in their day, especially the people who are walking around, right, and exercising, maybe take a trash bag with you, and even if you picked up a few things every time you went out, it would make a big, huge difference. You're a leader in our community with that. We hope people follow in your footsteps, and we're behind you 100%. And we want you to know that if you see big things that you can't get, I want you to call my office, and we'll go get them right away. All right?
Thank you very much.
All right, congratulations. So our next outstanding citizen for 2020, for our beautiful South Valley Pride Day, is Lillian Archibeque Valdez. She's a proud and long-standing member of the Route 66 West Neighborhood Association. She has been a model board member, neighbor, and outstanding citizen. Lillian has been key in identifying and reporting illegal dump sites in her neighborhood and in neighborhoods throughout Route 66 West Neighborhood Association area. Lillian does this in an effort to help beautify the neighborhoods, to help keep them clean, and hopefully stop those illegal dumping trash where it doesn't belong. Lillian is still an active board member of the Route 66 West Neighborhood Association, who participates in every meeting and in every activity with positivity and enthusiasm, and her efforts are very, very much appreciated. So on behalf of Bernalillo County and me, Commissioner Quezada from District 2, it is my honor to present to you our Outstanding Citizen Award. All right? Yeah. All right. And we have a couple of gifts for you. Here we have some beautiful pottery with South Valley Pride Day and a t-shirt, limited edition t-shirt for South Valley Pride Day 2020, and a beautiful poster to hang on your office wall. And again, Lillian, thank you so much for what you do. Without you, we can't succeed. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Our next outstanding citizen is Jennifer Orozco. Ms. Jennifer Orozco has selflessly lent her spare time to serve as treasurer for the Route 66 West Neighborhood Association since its inception. She was a huge proponent in the neighborhood tree planting project in 2018. How many trees? About 100 trees?
About 100, yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Jennifer has always been extremely helpful during membership drive efforts at the Route 66 West Neighborhood Association annual National Night Out event, and is always available for all neighborhood-driven projects. She is a great neighbor to all and is someone who can be counted on to help make her neighborhood a better place to live. In addition, Jennifer also spent many hours volunteering at West Mesa High School. Yeah, go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs.
And her greatest joy and pride is her family. Her husband, Eloy Medina, her children, Mariana Medina, Eloy F. Medina, and Marciela Medina. Did I say that right?
Maricela.
Maricela. See? Lucky she's here, because then I would have messed up Maricela's name, and then she would have found me on the neighborhood. So thank you so much for what you do. I know you're super busy. You know, you work full time, all the things that you're involved in, you're always involved in your children, but to also be involved in the community, that's that extra plus, right? That's something that we here at the county, we notice that. And so we're very honored today to present you with an Outstanding Citizen Award. It's very beautiful. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
This is yours.
Thank you.
And the staff also is, yeah, we can clap. We're good. And the staff has some gifts. We have our South Valley Pride t-shirt, some beautiful pottery, and then a poster for your office of all the outstanding citizens for 2020. All these people have made a difference in our community, just like you have, and we really, truly appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I just want to thank everybody for the recognition, and I just love being a part of my community, doing anything I can to help the kids. I love to see them get that education and do what they love, and just be a part of the community to make it better for everybody. And And thank you, everybody, so much.
Awesome.
Yes,
Yay!
thank you. Thank you.
So our next outstanding citizen is Matthew Salas. He was born and raised in the South Valley. Matthew Salas has always felt the need to help others, particularly his students. He began his teaching career at Nuestros Valores after graduating from UNM in 2004. The school has moved and changed its name to the Mark Armijo Academy. He wanted to teach his students the importance of voting and has encouraged them to register and has even taken them to voting sites. In 2014, Mark, along with his longtime friend Jorge Hernandez and his cousin Julian Moya, they founded Burqueños for Education and Empowerment, the BEE scholarships, to give scholarships to local high school students. This nonprofit continues to grow each year and has partnered with the Valles for those scholarships program to provide scholarships for bilingual students who are going into the nursing field. So, Matthew, that is so important to our community. As you know, we come from a community where we can't get people involved in voting. We know the numbers because we always look at them, and because of the work that you've done, we've noticed that. We know that you're a champion for the community because of that, and we wanted to honor you, and we're so prideful, and our staff at Bernalillo County and me from District 2, the County Commissioner, want to present you with this Outstanding Citizen Award.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very honored and humbled to receive this award, but even more honored to serve the community that I live in. At the end of the day, it's not about me. There's a larger picture. There's bigger things to achieve, and even though my efforts may not be the largest, every small part helps to improve things in our community, and that's what we all work for. So I'm very honored to receive this award. Thank you.
And we're very honored for you, and we're very honored that you care that much about our community. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We also have a gift. We have some pottery that has the South Valley Day logo on it, Bernalillo County on the other side. Those are made here. They're made right here at our senior multi-purpose center.
Oh, wow.
And then we gave you a limited 2020 South Valley Pride Day t-shirt. Since we didn't have South Valley Pride Day this year because of COVID, we want to invite you to come back, wear your t-shirt next year, and join us with the celebration and the parade. And then for your office, we have a poster of all the outstanding citizens for 2020. Awesome. Matthew, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Our next outstanding citizen is Erin Chisholm. Erin Chisholm is the owner of Chisholm Trail RV in Albuquerque and in Aztec, New Mexico. Erin is a native New Mexican and graduated magna cum laude with a BS in finance and accounting from UNM. After a varied career in California and New Mexico, she purchased the RV dealership from her parents in 2019. She has become involved with several nonprofit organizations. She has raised over $200,000 for New Mexico Fire Department and raffled off a trailer where all proceeds benefited the fire department's Survivor and Benevolent Fund. Erin is on the CLN Kids Fundraising Committee and has partnered with Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I don't know if you know this, Erin, but I did Wishman, the Make-A-Wish Foundation movie about the guy who created the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I'm one of the characters in that movie. So if you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix right now. Okay. It's a great, beautiful movie about the beginning of Make-A-Wish Foundation. All right. And then when COVID-19 started to impact her community, Erin joined with State Auditor Brian Colon, and along with the help of partners, volunteers, and donations, Erin provided 170,000 meals to 8,700 families and 12 tribes across New Mexico. So Erin, look, I helped you one day pass out food. You're an amazing human being. I saw what you did with the passion that you did it. And we here at Bernalillo County, we notice that. And we know when we see people who are crucial to the success and that take care of their community. And we are so honored and proud today to award you this Outstanding Citizen Award.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sure. Would you like to say a couple of words?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just so happy to be a part of New Mexico and the community, and I'll continue to do everything I can to help this state. I love it so much. So thank you, New Mexico.
Welcome
Thank you,
home.
Senator. I know.
And I need to go get an RV from you because I need to go somewhere. I'm stuck
You
at
need
home.
to visit me.
I do. And so this is a pottery made here at the South Valley Multipurpose
Oh,
Center.
wow.
And a t-shirt. This is from South Valley Pride Day 2020 so nobody will have that t-shirt because it didn't exist, unfortunately, because of the pandemic. But we wanted to make sure you had the t-shirt, and then we got a poster with all the outstanding citizens of 2020 for your office.
Thank you so much.
All right, and we
Wow.
appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I really appreciate it.
And our next outstanding citizen for 2020 is Theresa Trujillo Sais. Theresa Trujillo Sais was born and raised in the community of Los Padillas. She has served the community throughout her life, beginning as a volunteer Head Start bus driver, a kindergarten teacher assistant, and an active member of the Parent-Teacher Association at Los Padillas Elementary School. Theresa was also a member of the parent organization and the Rio Grande Cluster Organization as a parent representative during her years at Polk Middle School. She later worked at APS Student Transportation Department, where her duties included monitoring bus routes, contractors, and assisting with the budget. After 13 years with APS, she moved to Rio Rancho Public Schools and had a varied and fruitful career there. From the start, her priority was always the safety and care of the students under her watch. Teresa, thank you so much for you caring for this community. We know that some people work really hard. They have their own things at home that they deal with, and sometimes it's hard to break out that and do extra for the community. We noticed that you went above and beyond for the community. We didn't want you to go unnoticed. So it is my honor to award you today one of the Outstanding Citizens Award for 2020. Thank you so much for what you do for our community. And if you'd like to say a few words, you can.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the commissioner and all the wonderful people that have put this together. It's outstanding, no pun intended. And I'm honored, very honored, to be selected for this award. You never work hard to get recognized. You work hard so you can do great things for your community and for your children and set as a model, role model. But one thing I'd like to say is the South Valley is a precious gem. And our leaders have recognized that we are a precious gem. Our communities work hard to make sure that everyone's safe, that we raise our kids, we do what's needed to do in our community. And I usually call it, the South Valley is our private secret gem, because people will say, South Valley? And I say, absolutely, South Valley. We're kind of four or five generations that have lived on the same road on Malpais. Grandparents, parents, our siblings, and our children have all lived there in the South Valley, because they had opportunities to leave. We had opportunities to leave. But no, it's our precious, precious gem. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm honored, very honored.
And Theresa, you're our precious gem. All right, so thank you so much. We also have some pottery that was donated from here, from the South Valley Multipurpose Center. We got a t-shirt for 2020 South Valley Pride Day. That didn't happen, but it's still a collector's t-shirt, and we want to invite you for 2021 to celebrate South Valley Pride Day. and we'll also make sure that everybody there remembers our 2020 outstanding citizens at that event. And then we also have a poster of all the outstanding citizens of 2020,
fabulous.
and you can hang that wherever you want in your house, all right? Maybe next to your beautiful award. Again, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for having the corazon of the South Valley and passing that down on to our next generations. We appreciate you.
Commissioner.
We got to do the fist bump. We're okay.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Our next outstanding citizen for 2020 is Robert Beatty. And let me read this. Robert Beatty is the director, founder of the Robert F. Kennedy Charter School. He is a board member of the Southwest Partners for Training, SWEPT, since 2010. Robert also serves as a board member / secretary of the Rio Grande Community Development Center, and for the past 5 years, he has served as committee chair in the Bernalillo County Behavioral Health Initiative in the Supporting Housing Committee. For the past 2 years, he has served as chair of the Bernalillo County Behavioral Health Initiative Steering Committee. Robert also serves as a co-chair of the Albuquerque Interfaith, an organization of congregation, schools, and nonprofits. Robert's passion and commitment for partnering with schools and community organizations seeks to create opportunities for young people to reach potential and create new realities for themselves and their families. Who is given opportunities and support can transform all of their families. Now, without being on the script, Robert is one of the first community members to reach out to my office, and we have been working together to really solve a lot of the problems in the community. He has been a champion for things that I believe in: school choice, how we look at education, community schools, school-based health centers, some of the major things we know that impact the community in a realistic, positive way. And the results are amazing. Robert Beatty is one of the most amazing pieces of our community that is vital to success of District 2, and it is my distinct honor to award Robert Beatty an outstanding citizen in District 2. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Commissioner, and I'm humbled and I'm honored. And the word citizen is something that's near and dear to my heart. It's not related to citizenship, it's about how you act in your community. Thomas Paine is a great example of a citizen before there was even a United States. Frederick Douglass is a great example of a citizen. It's not about whether you vote, although you should. It's about what you do to your neighbors, to your neighbors' neighbors, and to your community. I want to appreciate this, and I think my commissioner is a great example of what a citizen really is. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So along with that, we got a gift. This is a piece of pottery. It says South Valley Pride Day on it, which was made right here at the senior multipurpose senior center. 2020 South Valley Pride T-shirt. Now, you know we're not going to have South Valley Pride Day this year, but we're going to bring you back in 2021, and you're going to wear your 2020 shirt, and we're going to celebrate you there. And then we also, for your office, a poster of all the outstanding citizens for 2020. Again, on behalf of Bernalillo County and the staff, thank you so much.
Greatly appreciated.
Our next outstanding citizen is Adrian Pedrosa. Adrian serves as the National Director of the Strategic Partnerships for Abriendo Puertas, Opening Doors, a national nonprofit working in 40 states to honor and support parents as leaders of their families and their children, first and most influential teacher. Previously to AP and OD, he served as the Executive Director of Social Enterprise, Director at the Partnership for Community Action, a South Valley-based nonprofit organization that works to build strong, healthy communities by investing in the leadership of people and families. He worked with UNM high school equivalency and college assistant migrant work programs, which provide educational opportunities to migrants and seasonal farm workers and their families. Adrian sits on several boards, including Explora Children's Museum and Rio Grande Community Development Corporation. Adrian is most proud of his family, his wife Valerie, his children Mariana, Marco, and Emilio. Adrian, I want to talk a little bit about you, right? So I read your bio. This is the man that when I met him was running for office, and most people who run for office, whether they win or lose, you really don't see them again, right? You got stronger. You did more in the community than anybody I've ever seen. Your true heart for the South Valley and District 2 has shined through despite whatever, right? And we at Bernalillo County and me at my office, we notice what you do. We are very proud of who you are and what you bring to this community. I'm very proud today to stand next to you, and really, this comes from my heart, Adrian. I am so proud to give you this Outstanding Citizen Award for District 2, because I know you do things for no credit whatsoever, but we wanted to make sure that the community knows what a great man and human being you are, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So if you'd like to say a few words.
Thank you. How did you get the picture to look better than me in person?
Well, it's Hollywood. That's how they make me look better, right?
That's pretty good. No, thank you, Commissioner. Thank you to Bernalillo County for this honor. You know, as you said, this is, you know, my work and my passion and my purpose is really to serve. And when we step up and we serve as leaders in our community, we're giving of ourselves, of our talents, of our skills. And this is really just an honor, because I know that our community, the families we work with, that they all deserve for all of us to step up and to step forward and do what we can, whatever our talents are. And I hope that in these difficult times during this pandemic, and you know, as we're looking at the racial tension in this country, that more people step up and we all step forward and do as much as we can to serve and to give to the community. So thank you, and it's an honor. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. So with that, we also got some gifts for you. Here's some pottery that was made right here at the Multipurpose Center, right? And a 2020 South Valley t-shirt. As you know, we weren't able to do our big South Valley Pride celebration, but we want to invite you to wear your t-shirt in 2021 and show up, and so we could recognize both years, because it's really important that the community sees that. And we got a poster of all the outstanding citizens to put in your office. Again, Adrian, we're extremely proud of you. We are so grateful for you, and I know so many people out in the community are grateful for this young man, and we hope that he decides to be the next leader for Bernalillo County. I'm throwing that at him right now, but he doesn't have to show his expressions right now. He's hiding behind the mask, but we really want him to really be the next leader for this community. And you know, again, you're an awesome human being, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you.
Our next outstanding citizen right here for Bernalillo County in 2020 is Kim Duran. Kim has lived in the South Valley for over 20 years. She is a kind-hearted person, always reaching out to those in need. Kim retired from the city of Albuquerque. During her lunch breaks, she would walk around downtown searching out those in need. When she saw people sleeping in the streets, Kim would give them blankets and food, and she would even drive them to homeless shelters. Kim volunteers at God's Warehouse today, and due to COVID, people from all walks of life come to eat, get food, get a food box at the facility. Kim is known as the woman who walks a lot, and she's been walking all over Albuquerque. She says she does it for her health, but those who know her know she's out looking for people that she can help. Kim, it is my great honor. You know, people who do what you do, who go outside the normal, right? Take those risks to reach out to the community and help the people in need. You don't do that for recognition. You do it because that's who you are. That's your soul. But guess what? We noticed it. We saw it. So on behalf of all of us in Bernalillo County and my office, it is my great honor to present you with an Outstanding Citizen Award. Thank you so much for what you do for this community.
Oh, thank you.
So please.
May I speak?
Yes.
First of all, I'd like to say I would like to thank the Creator above, because that's who allows me to do these works. And every day when I get up, I reside in the South Valley, so I go for a walk and I take my dogs. I go to the Westside Community Center, and I see the staff there who are very helpful and attentive, even now, all year round, regardless of what's going on. They make it a community comfortable to live in. There's a park there. So I walk my dogs, and I want to thank Loretta for reaching out all the time and doing a good job. All the other staff that are there as well. Mario Armendariz comes often, and he's a good motivator. So those are what helps me get my day started in the community. And then I do another walk down Isleta, and I'm so glad that I'm able to be aware of what's going on in my community, good, bad, or indifferent. And you know, like I said, it all goes back to I am not a hero. I'm doing what is expected out of Matthew 5, where it says, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. And it starts the home base. When I leave, it's the community, the South Valley, and then it's through the greater Albuquerque area. I'm honored to do these works, and I'm so honored to have my mom here. I'd like to thank my sister for writing the letter of recognition and just being a good part of this fellowship. I'd like to thank Bernalillo County today for still being able to recognize people regardless of what's going on with the COVID. We shouldn't have to wait for an emergency or something bad to happen to help one another. It's already expected. And again, I'd like to thank the Creator and thank all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
I'd like to accept this award with gratitude and humility today.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. You're awesome. You're awesome. So we need more people like you.
Thank
right?
you.
So look, so we also have a couple of gifts for you. We have some pottery that was made right here at the Senior Center, right? And then we got you got that? And then we got a T-shirt for South Valley Pride Day 2020, which didn't exist, but you know what we want you to do is we want you to wear your 2020 shirt in 2021 when we do have our big event, and we will recognize you again. And then we also brought something for your wall, which is a poster of all the outstanding citizens for 2020. Again, thank you for what you do, and you know, you bless us all with your presence. So we appreciate you.
Thank you to all your staff and people for still going forward for the community as well.
Oh yeah, we're always working.
Thank you.
Okay, all right,
I'll be
good
wearing
job.
that T-shirt as I walk.
All right, there you go.
Okay. Thank you, Angelina. You're welcome. And her staff. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Our next outstanding citizen, my good friend, Oscar Lazoya. Although he was an accomplished musician, Oscar Lazoya found his passion in photography. In his old South Broadway neighborhood in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Oscar opened Lazoya Studios. He began shooting commercial photography, specializing in people. Oscar received many awards for his work over the years. Photographer, Director of the Year through the Professional Photographers Association of New Mexico, Kodak Gallery Award of Photographic Excellence, the Fuji Masterpiece Award, and the Regional Medallion Award through the American Society of Photographers, and their State Elite Award. His greatest reward came from the smiles of the people he photographed. Weddings, births, anniversaries, or portraits. His subjects were always extremely satisfied with his work of his great artistry. In 2019, Oscar Lazoya passed away after a short battle with cancer. He will be missed, but his legacy of his amazing work will live far and into the future. Like I said, Oscar was my best friend. If you were an artist in New Mexico, I don't care if you were a band or an actor or a comedian, he would take your photo. He would make sure you had promo. He knew how important it was to have those photographs in order to be successful. A real quick story, he took my first headshot when I didn't have but 10 cents in my pocket, and he didn't care. He knew that the only way I was going to be successful is if I had a professional headshot. And we became friends 35 years ago, and he is one of the main reasons that my plays were successful and that my career was successful, and I miss him dearly every day. And to accept this award is his amazing wife, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you first of all, for sharing Oscar with us. I know you couldn't stop him because he was a people person and he loved being out in the community and he loved his work. And I think he's an inspiration for many young photographers out there. So if you're watching this, please go to lazoya.com, his website, and look at his work. And look at Jessica's work. She's also a very awesome photographer. And so she still has the business. She's still working hard. She's still doing the community's weddings and all the stuff. Once we get back to going to normal, she'll be back out doing that work. But it's with more than great honor for me to present this award, Outstanding Citizen Award, to my good friend, your husband, Oscar Lazoya.
And I want to thank you, Steven, for being his friend for so long. I know when I met him over 20 years ago, you guys were already fast friends for a long time. And one of the things that struck me the most about Oscar was that he really was not just a phenomenal photographer and an artist, but he loved the community. He could have opened his studio up anywhere and been successful, but he chose to remain in the South Broadway neighborhood that he grew up in because he loved it. He loved the culture, the people. That was a great source of inspiration for him, and it always motivated him, and he kept creating for so long because he loved the people there and he loved the community, and I was really glad to share it with him and to continue to share his work with the community and with the world. So thank you for this honor.
It's my honor. And you know what people don't know, that Oscar took pictures of everybody in the community. He made sure that people always knew what our culture was, where we came from. It's all his storytelling that he did through photography, and he'll live forever through that. And he didn't know that that's where he was going to live forever, but he does. And so we're just so honored, and we're a little late, but I know that he's watching us right now and saying, it's about time I got that award. And I'm only kidding, because Oscar has so many awards. He has won so many awards, and he's never been about awards. He's always been about his community and his work. And we're so honored that we could do this for him today. The staff for Bernalillo County is very honored to do this today. We're honored that you're here to accept this on his behalf. We have some gifts for you. Okay, so we got some pottery here that was made here. We got a South Valley t-shirt for our South Valley Pride Day that we couldn't do this year, but you know, you got the t-shirt. We want you to come next year in 2021 and wear your t-shirt and represent Oscar next year at South Valley Pride Day. And then we got a little Outstanding Citizen poster for the office, right? So you could put that in the office. And he is in great company there. I'll let you know that those people, all those people are great, outstanding citizens. And we're so proud to have Oscar's picture in that. And again, thank you so much. So much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I know he's looking down and he's glad to know the community is doing well and that people are trying to do their best.
That's right.
So.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Steven.
I hug Jessica because I can, because I know her. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and celebrating all the amazing people that we got to celebrate today here in District 2. They're really cool. In District 2. I had to say that. I had to say that. And before we leave, there's things that I have to thank, right? The people behind me do amazing work for Bernalillo County, so I'm going to tell you something. I can't do anything without these amazing people. So come on, put your hands together for the great people of Bernalillo County staff. They make me look good, and that's really hard to do. Look at this face. And so, anyway, look. There's people I want to thank besides Bernalillo County. And so, first of all, I'd like to thank Champion Truss Incorporated and Creative Customs for their beautiful plaques, La Placita Institute for these awesome, great t-shirts, and then, this goes without saying, Westside Community Center, Los Padillas Community Center, Mountain View Community Center, South Valley Multipurpose Senior Center, Bernalillo County as a whole. Look, they're help me celebrate these champions in our community every single year. And it goes without saying that I have to really thank the efforts, the patience, and the continued dedication from the South Valley Pride Day Committee. They work all year to make sure we have the best of the best. And I want to invite everybody to South Valley Pride Day next year in 2021, because we are going to do it bigger and badder and funner than we ever have, right? And we always do it big, so it's really going to be hard to top what we do. But you know what? We're going to top it. We're the best at it. We love celebrating the South Valley. And as you saw today, we love celebrating the special people in our community who work really hard to keep us looking good, being safe, and pushing our community further into the future in a great and positive way. So, we'll see you next year. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful day.